Today marks 150 years of service to our community, and the Mason City Fire Department couldn't be more proud of where we started and the direction we're headed. Founded in 1870, Mason City began as a bustling brick and tile town. In that same year, Mason City Fire Department began as a horse-drawn water brigade. When the fire bells rang, the brave volunteer firefighters left the comfort of their homes and regular jobs and rushed to the fire station to answer the call, much like volunteer firefighters all over rural Iowa still do today. From there, they drove the horses pulling the fire engine and ladder truck to fight the fire. In fact, the first paid firefighter was hired in 1895. His job? To drive the horses to the fire. And by 1909, the population of the city had increased to more than 11,000. To keep up, we got our first paid fire chief. A few years later, Central Fire Station was built in 1912. Although originally built for horse-drawn equipment, this station continued to be used for another 60 years. Our first engine was purchased in 1914, and by 1917 we were fully motorized, 9 years after the first Model T rolled off the assembly line. Something big was on the horizon in the fire service in 1937, fire codes. Since their adoption, they've made millions of buildings safer and saved countless lives. Mason City Fire was the first in Iowa to adopt these codes, despite being known as the smallest career fire department in the country. In an effort to put Americans back to work during the Great Depression, President Roosevelt's New Deal provided federal funding to build the South Station in 1939. It's one of just a few Art Deco-style fire stations that remain in the country and can still be seen on South Federal today. Though the fire department no longer occupies either of these buildings, the original red emergency lights were salvaged from both stations and can be seen at the current station. They're still in use today. There have been many changes at the Mason City Fire Department over the years, but one of the biggest changes came in 2004 when we adopted the ambulance service. Today we staff 42 firefighters split into 3 battalions that work 24-hour shifts. We cover 730 square miles with a mutual aid response over 900 square miles. We are all trained in emergency medicine, from EMTBs to critical care paramedics. Times change, places grow, and needs evolve. But one thing's for sure, the men and women who staff the fire department every day, 24/7, 365, will be here, trained and ready to help, even on your worst day. We are the Mason City Fire Department, and we're proud to have served this community day in and day out for the last 150 years.